for the continual prosecution, illegal persecution of the followers of Sheikh Zakzaki in Abuja by Tinubu administration. They have been attacking and arresting people illegally, keeping people in SARS abattoir without any court order, and keeping them for a long time without taking them to court, which is against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which they work under. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the persistent attack on Islamic activities in Abuja. I come again. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the persistent attack on Islamic activities in Abuja. In December 2015, one of the worst massacres in the history of Nigeria happened in Zaria. The Nigerian military, fully armed to the teeth, committed one of the deadliest acts of terror against defenseless civilians. Over 1,000 people were extrajudicially killed and buried in mass grave. Thousands of others were mortally wounded and detained. Some months after this massacre, in an interview with New York Times, which was also published by the German media outfit Deutsche Welle, DW, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, dropped a bombshell that the Zaria massacre was sponsored by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, KSA, in their effort to curtail the influence of Iran in Africa. But the KSA is not alone. It's not alone an actor in the massacre. There is the United States of America and the Israel, each protecting its interests. The United States of America is known for its expansionist exploitative agenda on countries that have abundant natural resources, and the latter, which is the Israel, is for its tendency to exterminate any pro-Palestinian resistance movements, of which the Islamic movement under the leadership of Sheikh Ibrahim al-Zakzaki Hafizullah is one. In early 2015, the former U.S. Secretary of State, John Kerry, met Tyrant Buhari, the then President of Nigeria, in Lagos. And one of the conditions given to Buhari for U.S. support of his candidacy is the assassination of His Eminence Sayyid Ibrahim Zakzaki Hafizullah. Unsurprisingly, Tyrant Buhari never dismissed this claim publicly made by the Saudi Crown Prince, as weighty and politically sensitive as it is. Instead, whenever asked about the massacre, Buhari always underscores its significance, defends the action of military, and points accusing fingers at the victims of that heinous crime. The Tyrant Buhari regime spent 8 years with nothing to show for it except for unprecedented poverty, economic hardship, hunger, and ever-increasing insecurity, and plague the nation. However, they use all the weapons in their arsenal and mobilize every security parastatal to fight the Islamic movement. From campaign of calumny in the media to arbitrary arrest, death threats, and constant attack on peaceful protesters, the demolition of buildings and graveyards, unlawful detention, and so many other acts of violence too numerous to mention, the Islamic movement, and in particular its leader, Sayyid Ibrahim al-Zakzaki Hafizullah, has endured one of the hardest state-sponsored acts of terrorism. These and so many other actions that followed made various human rights groups and public affairs analysts come to the conclusion that the Zaria massacre was indeed a foreign agenda masterminded by former President Buhari. To our dismay, we come to realize that the story is not different with the incumbent administration. That is, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. The security operatives with impunity still continue to prosecute the activities of the Islamic movement. For instance, on Friday, 31st May 2024, during Jumu'at prayer at the National Mosque, Abuja, Bennett's Igwe directed CP crack squads to attack and arrest 6 pro-Palestine protesters and detain them at SARS Abattoir for several months without a court order. Remember, Tinubu was found in Saudi Arabia during a conference calling for justice for Palestinians, calling for ceasefire against the Palestinians. And today here in Nigeria, his security operatives are attacking those people that comes out to call for ceasefire in Gaza. What a hypocrisy. On Sunday, 25th August 2024, there was an attack on Abuja urban symbolic trekking, killing scores of them around Wuse Market. On Sunday, the same Sunday, 25th August 2024, there was an attack on a guest house located behind Abattoir in Suleja town at around 4:30 p.m. The operatives committed various unprovocative atrocities against innocent civilians, such as setting ablaze a car parked at the entrance of the house, vandalizing many valuable facilities, and arresting dozens of people present at the scene. Similarly, on Monday, 26 August 2024, the Nigerian police committed one of the worst blasphemies against Islam by the removal of the hijab worn by the Muslim sisters arrested during the Arba'in 2024 Abuja urban symbolic trek. They forcefully removed hijab of sisters, and this removal of hijab was carried out by male police officers, not even female police officers. Even if female police officer remove hijab of a sister, the whole world, all and sundry, will consider such act as an attack on Islam and Muslim in general. Likewise, on Tuesday, 27th August 2024, around 5:30 p.m., there was an attack on Islamia School near Airport Road. During the attack, the police destroyed public and private properties within and outside the school and arrested innocent people around the school. Moreover, on Wednesday, 28th August 2024, around 9 a.m., they attacked the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, Gwagwalada FCT Abuja, arrested patients in the hospital and detained them at SARS Abattoir. Remember, on 22nd July 2019, the same incident happened with the same right violation was committed, the same crime was committed by Buhari administration. They attacked Free Zazaki protesters at Federal Secretariat. They killed 13 innocent people and they injured a lot of people whom were taken to University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, and the police went to the University Teaching Hospital, attacked the hospital and arrested scores of them and took them to SARS with serious life-threatening injury. Some of them even lost their life at the abattoir. Today, Tinubu administration is repeating the same crime against humanity. Also, on Sunday, 13 October 2024, they attacked our activities at the Decency Event Center, which is Zone 5, Abuja, and arrested 2 participants of the program. The unlawful attack on our activities continued on 14 December 2024 at Lara Lake House, High Point Event Center, and Events and Conference Hall, Ibi Close Area 11, Gerki, Abuja, where the 9th anniversary of the 2015 Zaria massacre was supposed to take place. Before the commencement of the program, the joint team of police, DSS, the army, and other security agents barricaded the hall, the venue of the program, around 7 a.m. and arrested the participant of the program together with some people around the facility. Up to this moment, 14 people are still in detention without a court order. 6 sisters, innocent sisters, and 8 brothers were arrested since, and they were kept in SARS Abattoir. This is more than a month. By the law, by the Nigerian law that the police are claiming they are defending, they are fighting for, police is not allowed to keep any suspect in its custody without court order for more than 24 hours. But with the case of the Islamic movement, they keep people for more than 3 months in SARS, which we consider as a crime against humanity. Furthermore, on 23 December 2024, the police arrested more than 200 celebrants of the birthday anniversary of the daughter of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Abuja. Nursing mothers, babies, children, and the underage were among those arrested and detained by the police at the SARS abattoir, Abuja, without court order. This continual acts of violence made it clear that President Tinubu took over the dirty job of the previous regime of President Muhammadu Buhari. Is this government, by any chance, continuing the ill-advised foreign agenda of crushing down the Islamic movement under the leadership of His Eminence Sayyid Ibrahim Zakzaki, Hafizullah? Certainly, this persistent act of violence against Islamic activities being organized by the brothers and sisters of the Islamic movement and direct attack on a direct attack on Muslim and Islam. It's high time that Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes out in the open to declare this his intention of continuing with the atrocities of his predecessor, Tyrant Buhari. Already Buhari says people should vote for Tinubu to continue from where he starts. We pray Tinubu should not continue with the illegal persecution of people that Buhari did. All we want to make clear is that the Islamic movement is here to stay. It is our religion. It is an ideology, a concept, and not an organization. It cannot be crushed or eliminated. The Islamic movement is here to stay, and no amount of persecution can deter us from carrying out our religious activities. What we are doing is religion. You cannot stop us from carrying out our religious activities. As a nation that claims to be democratic, it is a shame that some people are being marginalized by the state due to their religious belief. Dr. Sabiu Adamu for the Islamic movement under the leadership of Sheikh Ibrahim al-Zakzaki. You can see.
Please, I have just one question.
Okay. Before we go there.
Just one question, just one question. Now, you're talking about all these number of killings attacks. Can you give by way of statistics the number of the members that have been killed for some time now? Maybe in the period of 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years.
In Abuja alone, after the Zaria massacre, you know in Zaria they killed more than 1,000 people. Innocent people, including babies, nursing mothers, pregnant women were butchered to death in Zaria, which was very clear to all and sundry. The whole world watched it. After the Zaria massacre, they met the sheikh in a room in his house. They shoot him, they kill, together with his family members, his children. They kill 3 of his male children. They kill anybody they saw there. They shoot his wife all over her body, including himself, including his eyes. And they took him to their custody illegally. And that leads to filing of cases in the courts, which the Islamic movement won the case. The courts ordered the government to stop what it has been doing, and to even compensate the sheikh for violating his right, which they failed. They failed to do. They violate the court order. They disobey it, and people protest against this illegal detention, which everybody, even the government, consider some of the government's officials consider the detention of the sheikh as illegal because court has ordered for his freedom. They refuse. So people have every right to come to the street and protest against this illegal detention. And they killed from 2018, from January 2018 to July 2021, when the sheikh was free, 79 followers of the sheikh, not only followers, 79 people who comes to the street to protest against a valid court order were mercilessly killed by Buhari regime. 79 people. We have the record. I have the record. Each one of them was killed in every position they killed him. I know. I have it, the record. I can send it to you. 79 people within Abuja. Some of them Wuse Market, some of them Federal Secretariat, some of them here in Area 1, some Area 2, some Beggars, some Otako. That is what they have been doing. They killed 79 people. Then when Tinubu come, he continued with the attack. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I told you, 14 people are still in police custody without court order. 31 people, 32 people are still in prison. These people were arrested by Tinubu regime. 64 people are still ambushed in Kuje prison for 5 years, 5 months. Any question? So, and you can see what the police did. They issued what they call end of day statement recently, I think on 1st January or 2nd. They issued what they call end of day statement, in which they mentioned that they lost 140 police officers in Abuja in what they call Shiites and other violent protests and blood pressure. I think it's better for the police to say blood pressure have killed 140 police officers, not any Shiite or any protest. I have never seen any violent protest in Abuja except the police make it violent. There was no violent protest in Abuja. People that protest in Abuja, they protest peacefully. Some of them who wish to inform the police, to invite the police for protection has done that. And the police always come there to attack them. So there was nothing like Shiite or violent protests in Abuja that lead to the loss of 140 police officers. But I agree that blood pressure can lead to the death of police officers because they are being oppressed by the government under which they work for. Most of the police officers were being denied their allowances and salary. They know. It's just that the constitution, the government prohibited police officers from protesting. We will have seen a lot of violent protests from the police. So we vehemently rejected this allegation by the police officers of killing police officers. We don't kill anybody. They have killed us in several occasions. They follow us even to our house to arrest us, even everywhere. We have never ever attacked anybody. What we are doing is religion. And we believe with intellects we can fight anybody who wants